This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Adfreeshows.com, my push member Christoph Hankerson asks, I really love how Tony Khan and AEW are using the legends they have employed on their roster, specifically William Regal and the Blackpool Combat Club. I know you had the world's best tag team back in the early 2000s with Benjamin and Haas, but if you were put in that role today, what wrestlers would you want to be in your stable/faction, and what would you call it?
Ooh, that's tough.
That's a good one.
I'm not sure what I would call it, but I would pick the Olympic Boys. Gable Stevenson and Chad Gable.
Okay.
Both have the same name, different first and last names. Well, they're Gable. You know,
Yeah.
One's the first name, one's the last name. But you know what? I think that would be the new regenerated Team Angle.
Okay.
And I would absolutely love to manage those guys. That would have been awesome.
The Olympic Boys. I think you named them too there.
The Olympic Boys. That's a great idea. My problem is you can't use the word Olympic.
Oh, damn
sue
that.
your ass.
There you go. Nah, but man, what a stable, and Kurt Angle's the mouthpiece of those guys. I think that would be pretty cool. Get it going on social media, kids. Let's get Kurt Angle running his own stable. I love it. There you go. All right, we move on. And speaking of pushing it, my push member, Drew Landry, says, in your Hall of Fame induction speech, you said that you had a meeting with Vince after the 96 Olympics, and you said you couldn't lose to anyone, and that was the end of the meeting.
Yes,
Looking back,
it ended abruptly.
Yeah. Looking back, had you not said that and been around to be paired with Bret Hart during his anti-American gimmick run in 97, how different would your career have been?
Oh, good question. I don't know if my career would have been much different, but wrestling Bret Hart would have made all the difference in the world. He's the one guy that got past me that I always wanted to work with, and I've always had the utmost respect for him ever since I watched him wrestle against Shawn Michaels in an Iron Man match at WrestleMania. It was incredible, and I knew right then that I felt that those two were the best of all time, and Bret Hart is definitely one of the best in-ring technicians of all time.
So true. My goodness, fantasy booking. I'm sure how many people on their video games, speaking of video games, have had Kurt Angle versus Bret Hart against each other. I mean, it's a match made in heaven.
It's a dream match.
It is.
It's not going to happen, but unfortunately.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on to Devin Dowling, our buddy. He's a slap nut from Ad Free Shows. You got to love these names. The My Push members, the slap nut members. Devin says, what did you get the kids and misses for Easter? So what did you get them all for Easter?
Well, pretty typical. I got the kids candy, and I got the wife flowers, and I got them both cards. Nothing special, but a nice Easter. They enjoyed it. They ate all their candy. There's nothing left. I ate a little bit of it too. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You got off your
I
chicken
usually
breast
go in
and
there in the
broccoli.
middle of the night. I go in the kids' candies in the middle of the night. I'm a night eater, and that's when I go crazy.
Yeah, man. And the before bedtime has always been the hardest for me. What am I kidding? Look at me every time.
Me, it's after bedtime.
Yeah.
It's waking up and going
Really?
and eating. Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay. So like sleepwalking, you're just binge eating.
Yeah.
That's insane. So what about, did you go out for Easter dinner, or were you cooking the ham, or tell us a little bit about that. Give us are you an Italian meal guy? We're trying to learn about Team Angle.
You talking about for Easter?
Yeah. For Easter.
Well, for Easter, we actually had Chinese.
Okay.
Yes, we went to a Chinese food restaurant, believe it or not, because we knew it was going to be open regardless. They're always open. They never close. No holidays. Chinese food is always open for the public.
What's your go-to Chinese meal?
Oh, mine is I do steamed chicken and broccoli with white rice, steamed rice. I try to keep it low fat.
Imagine that.
Carbohydrates a little low.
Yeah, imagine that. I go straight chicken, broccoli, and white rice. Imagine that. Come on, Kurt. Where's the fun in that?
There's no fun.
That's right.
It works for me.
There you go. All right. Adfreeshows.com top guy Brad Stanton asks, do you think Chad Gable is getting a good push now? And do you see similarities between his character and yours?
I do believe Chad Gable's getting a better push. I wish he could get pushed a little bit more. But I do believe that he is becoming more entertaining. I do see similarities between him and myself, and I'm really proud of the kid. he's really came out of his shell, and he's been able to show that he has the ability to be an entertainer, not just a wrestler, but an overall entertainer. And he's doing it, and he's succeeding.
Yeah, he is. He's got the whole shoosh thing going on. Yeah, he's got that whole going. And it is. They're bringing out the entertainment side of him. And because he's got the technical wrestling down pat. He's amazing.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So he's one of the best, yeah.
All right, adfreeshows.com enhancement talent. Matt Godfrey asks, Kurt, who's your all-time favorite Pittsburgh Steeler?
Wow, that's tough. I mean, you're talking about
so many.
Mean Joe Green, Jack Lambert, Jack Ham, Terry Bradshaw, Lynn Swan, John Stallworth. But I will say that Franco Harris. Yeah. Okay. He was awesome. He was running back for the Steelers, one of the all-time rushing leaders in the NFL. And he was an all-pro, I think, at least 12 years. And he was incredible. He won 4 Super Bowls for the Steelers in the 70s. And what a team they had back then.
You got the statue in the airport, man, right there.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know what? You have a picture of, or you have a statue of George Washington, okay, who should be famous as hell.
Yeah, absolutely.
What he did for this country. And then you have Franco Harris, and nobody takes a picture with George Washington. Everybody goes to Franco Harris.
I love it. That's right.
And the pose he has is the immaculate reception.
That's exactly right.
Caught the ball down near his feet. Yep. Against the Raiders when they beat the Raiders in that last second play.
Yeah.
It's incredible, man.
And he definitely caught it. He definitely caught it.
They only want Franco Harris photos. They don't want George Washington photos.
That's something else. And as the Steelers have gone on, you got your Hines Ward and your Jerome Bettises, and you've had all kinds of fun. Got Dermontti Dawson.
Listen, you know what? I love the Steelers of the 80s, Steelers of the 90s, Ben Roethlisberger, all those guys.
Yeah.
But I was a big fan of the 70s. That's when I grew up, when I was a little kid.
Yeah, you were a kid.
That's when they had the biggest impression on me.
That's cool, man. Oh, awesome. I love the questions are a little off the wrestling topic, because that's how you really get to know Kurt a little bit here more. But
get to know me, guys.
I do. I love it, man. This is fun. Adfreeshows.com top guy, Middle Kingdom Wrestling asks, you mentioned that you wish that you would have had a special WrestleMania entrance at least once in your career with the WWE. So if you had full creative control and an unlimited budget of the WWE, what would a Kurt Angle special WrestleMania entrance look like? And how about an entrance in collaboration with the IOC opening ceremony organizers? That would be fun.
Oh, that would have been awesome. You know what? That is right up my alley.
Yeah.
An Olympic theme entrance.
Yes.
I would take 50 Olympians and 25 on each side going down the ramp. And I would have red, white, and blue fireworks and a bunch of pyro. And the Kurt Angle theme music song playing. It has an Olympic theme to it anyway.
That's right.
And all these lights, colored lights, everything. And just have an overall just entrance, Olympic theme, nothing else. Just Kurt Angle coming down that aisle and in between all the Olympians. I think it would be an incredible entrance. It'd be one of the best entrances of all time.
Kurt, you could dress like a classic Olympian with the wreath around your head and like the white toga outfit on.
The Greeks.
The Greek Olympians. I mean, you can really go all out, full Olympian.
Might as well go through the history.
Yeah, have them carry you down on some kind of seat or throne or something. I mean, my goodness, that would have been amazing. Trumpets playing in the background and just so excessive. That's what it's got to be. It's got to be excessive, grand, over the top. But I love that.
Definitely has to be over the top. You're
right.
Yep.
Oh. All right. That was a great question, by the way. Middle Kingdom Wrestling. I love that one.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.